Gonzalez with the hydrogen racing team at Florence High School, and I will be talking about the innovation and engineering process that has gone into our car that differentiates our team from the rest. To start, the fuel cell is the most important part. Follow me into the room where I will show you our fuel cells. At the moment, they're hydrating. The reason this is because they work most efficiently when they're at a 80% condensation level. So currently we have a 79% condensation in this fuel cell, which is really good stats. So hopefully it'll stay that way, and by tomorrow we'll run it with our telemetry and we'll see how it performs. Here we have the experiments I've been working on. Each of these tables represents a different fuel cell. Here we had a tub with no fuel cell, and here is actually two fuel cells, one that started off dry and one that was previously overhydrated. And over the series of many days and different surface areas of paper towels that were damp that we placed into the tub, we got different results on hydration and temperature. One of the most important upgrades we've been working on within our car is actually our front bumper. Here, I'll show you what I've been doing to do that. As you can see, we're using computer-aided drawing on Autodesk Inventor, where I have been able to design from scratch a new front bumper, which we'll be creating out of silicone resin. Because as you can see, this is the one we were using, which provides little to no shock absorption. But after using this different kind of resin, which is very flexible, it'll absorb these impacts well so that it doesn't damage the interior of our car.
Emiliano Gonzalez here with the Florence Hydrogen Engineering team, and one of our biggest innovations and our biggest step forwards for us this year would have to be our telemetry system. Our telemetry system is basically like the Cortex. It's the brain of the computer, but with a slight difference where when we plug this into the computer, it tells us everything about the car. It tells us the purge output, it tells us how much hydrogen is running into the fuel cell. And this really helps us during the race because it tells us when we should change hydro sticks, making pits more efficient for us. Another thing we figured out, since this is my second year, we figured out that these batteries aren't as efficient as these batteries. These are drone batteries, and since we're going for endurance here at Florence, we want to make sure the car runs the most. And we figured out that these drone batteries lose less energy during the race, making it more efficient so we last longer on the track. Go.
There actually is a reason why we've organized the car the way it is. Not only is it organized to be space efficient, but there is also a reason behind it. Right here, we have the fuel cell, the fan, and where the hydro sticks would go. The reason this is because the fan pulls the cool air from the hydro sticks, which rapidly cool down due to its use. As it releases that hydrogen, it becomes very cold, and so it pulls that cold air out from the hydro sticks and then pushes it into the fuel cell, which helps it cool down, and it dually removes that cool air from the hydro sticks and makes the fuel cell more efficient, helping our car make energy.